standpoint.
Well, a nice crowd for a Tuesday evening and the final regular season game for the Plymouth Pilgrims, and of course it being senior night. John Glenn Falcons providing
with a record of 17 wins and 2 losses. Currently ranked 4th in the state in Class 3A. Plymouth fans, let's hear it for your Pilgrims. Available for substitution number 12, P.J. Glitter. Number 34, Nick Neidlinger. Number 44, Jeremy Wren. Number 50, Byron Bolston. Number 52, Ryan Welch. And number 54, Blaine Schaefer. Here's the starting lineup for your Pilgrims. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 24, Chad Clinton. Starting at guard, a 5'11 junior, number 30, Randy Davis. Starting at forward, a 6'2 senior, number 10, Jason Wren. Starting at forward, a 6-foot senior, number 20, Jared Wendell. And at forward, a 6-foot senior, number 40, Jacob Palmer.
Gordon reminded me. Here we go with the tip, and it's going to be controlled by Plymouth, and Jason Renz has the basketball. Plymouth will be going right to left on your radio dial on senior night. It'll be the senior Chad Clinton handling the basketball off to Randy Davis. Shot fake on the 3, back out. Palmer on the left angle high. Now Wendell pops out. Wendell at the point, now to Randy. Randy guarded up by Dylan Morris. Left side Wendell. Shot fake. He's going to bring it back out to Palmer, who pops out. Now to Clinton. Clinton still on the right angle high. Looking. We'll kick it to the corner. Randy on the left side. Baseline drive. Skips it out to the top. Clinton open to Renz. Here comes his 3. J.R. hits. Jason Renz hits his first 3 of the night, his 10th of the year. Plymouth jumps out to a 3-0 lead. I got to make this comment. We got brand new scoreboards here in the gymnasium, and they look absolutely beautiful. Just part of the great ambiance now in this gymnasium. Dylan Morris, Derek Morris with the basketball now to Dylan. Dylan averaging 12 a game. The senior goes left corner for the Falcons. Now lob in to Egger. Now to the free throw line. A jumper up. Good, but Brian will make that Jared Egger. The 6'2 senior, averaging 10 a game, hit that short jumper, and it's now a 3-2 contest.
How about John Glenn coming out in a man-to-man? That shocks me, but they believe they can play it.
Here's Wendell on the right wing side. Now in the post up, down on the right block. Randy backed his man up, got away with an offensive foul. Short jumper, missed it. Rebound loose. Clinton got it back over to Randy on a tip. Randy will get it out to Chad. Down top of the key. Palmer, left side Renz. Baseline drive. We got a foul away from the basketball, and that's going to be a foul on Glenn. Derek Morris gets called for this one.
Derek picks up his team's first. Scoreboards are just absolutely stunning, and they also allow the names to be put up, so during the section you won't have to worry about who's home and away, all that stuff. The names will actually be on there.
Here's Davis trying to drive the right baseline, shut down. Palmer out high, gets the left elbow, and he's going to have a foul called away from the basketball.
Screen. See who they give it to.
Randy Davis. 3-2 the score. And it'll be Glenn basketball. Dylan Morris tries to dump it down low. Thomas got away with a walk. He tries to go upside. Thompson brings it back out. Now to Egger. Now to Morris. Morris will take the right side. Try to get it into the post up to Brian Bogart. Kicked out. Tom Egger couldn't shoot his 3. Back down low to Bogart. He lost his way to the basket.
Had a pure layup over Randy and lost the ball.
Brian Bogart, he is a 6'2", at least a good 250?
Yeah, at least 220.
250 player. I mean, he's a football player for Coach Begonia. There's a lead to Craig. Down low block. Wendell dribbles out of it. Nice step through. Wendell Renz for 3 again. J.R. hit his second 3 of the night.
That's what makes us special this year. We can hit from multiple people, not just 1 or 2. In the Barry Trader days, we just had 1 or 2 shooters, Brian Ray days, but now we have several.
Palmer has got a steal. Back out to Thompson. Work free to Egger. Egger guarded up by Renz out high. Egger will try to look as he picked up his dribble. Needs help out high. And on the post out comes out Bogart to the right side, Morris. Dylan harassed by Randy. Goes to reverse it. Randy got a hand in and deflected it. And Clinton grabbed the rebound. And loose ball, I should say. Dylan Morris gets called for the reach in. Score score 6-2. 2 threes by Jason Renz right now, the difference.
That's Derek Morris's second foul already, and that's not what they're looking for sure. And we're 2 for 2 from three-point land. Again, that's something John Glenn is not looking for.
5:17 and counting to go in the first. Gordon Monson wanted to know why a foul wasn't called on Plymouth. Gordo, he'll work it. Here's Clinton on the right side, top of the key. Renz left wing side. Randy shot fake three. Nice dribble in. And he's going to draw two defenders. Kick it out to Palmer. He's outside the arc, so there's Clinton at the right elbow. Now to the right side, Randy. Randy looking, popping out Palmer, but Randy's going to take his man one-on-one right baseline. Shot fake, and the ball stolen away by Dylan Morris. Loose ball. Snapped out of bounds by Morris while he was on the ground.
Randy is going to get a little talking to there. Mr. Morris and Randy already know each other extremely well. Said some words, and he didn't blow the whistle for the technical. He's just going to ask the two of them to get together and talk.
Well, you know, you can talk all you want to these two kids, but they are competitors.
Massive competitors.
And, you know, that's just falling on deaf ears. And that's okay. I mean, they're still bumping right now, and they're not even, they're just trying to get position. Inbound coming up for the Pilgrims. It'll be Jason Renz. He's looking, still looking, still looking. There's Palmer on the flash, double team, triple teamed. Looks to go in strong anyhow. It scored. Said Palmer didn't have the numbers.
Man, 8-2.
Gordon Monson was screaming travel on Palmer, but it doesn't get called. Timeout, John Glenn.
Buried 2 threes. Jake Palmer with a great move inside. 8-2. Plymouth on top.
Dylan Morris with the basketball. Got it up by Randy out high. Dylan, the lefty, will kick it off left side. There comes a three on the way. Egger hits.
Egger.
Jared Egger hits his 13th three of the season, and that pulls Glenn within 3 just like that.
They really needed that basket. He did it for him.
Randy Davis will go to the right baseline, gets shut down. Now he's got to get a man off his back. Gets it over to Clinton, on the help side. Now to Palmer. Right angle out high. He'll dribble to the middle, lob to the corner, caught Wendell. Nice touch in the Renz. Double team, still shot over him and scored.
Jason Renz, 3 for 3. In the last game against CMA, he was outstanding. 7 for 7 from the floor.
8 of the 10 points right now belonging to JR. Here's Thompson trying to dribble in on Renz. Stop at the left elbow. Post up to Bogart. Turns, fires short. Hook rolls in.
Wow.
Bogart, a big guy, got the matchup he wanted. I think that was Randy who had to guard him. And that's going to go into Bogart's favor there. He just muscled him out of the way. Here's Randy on the right wing side. Plymouth looking to set up the offense here with 3:43 to go in the first. 10-7, Plymouth with the lead.
Plymouth playing perfect basketball right now and still only ahead by 3.
Here's Palmer at the right elbow. Oh, Bogart picked his pocket. The big man's going to get the steal.
Wow.
And Glenn will grab it. So now, trailing by 3, they have the basketball. This is Dylan Morris to Thompson, or Egger. Egger got it up there by Palmer. Egger stopped on his shot, walked. Jake Palmer's defense did an excellent job creating that turnover.
And that's finally we saw. I actually thought that they were getting pretty easy shots. But that time we picked the defense up and had nowhere for them to go.
3:18 left to go here in the first.
2 turnovers, John Good, 1 for Plymouth.
10-7 your score. It'll be Plymouth basketball. They lead by 3. This is Renz, top of the key left side of Wendell. Wendell marked up there by Thompson. Worked off around with Clinton on the right angle. Lob underneath, good catch Renz. Triple team, got it over. Drew the foul. No bucket.
Great pass, great catch. And Jason Renz goes to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you, Gordon Monson, he is trying to shut down anything that gets below that volleyball line with every black jersey that's available.
Yeah, he really comes hard.
Renz's free throw is good.
And that kid is just playing some great basketball right
Came
now.
in at 69% for the free throw line, did Jason.
The CMA game was about as perfect as you could play, I thought. But right now he's playing better than that.
And that one rolls in as well. He's got 10 of the 12 points for Plymouth. 3 minutes left to go in the first. A full court press put on here by Plymouth. And another walk that Thompson got away with. Morris outlet to Egger, right back to Thompson at the top. Thompson's going to pull it back out and hand it off to Dylan. Dylan is their quarterback. 698 career points for him. 208 this season alone coming in tonight. Plymouth gets a steal. Here comes Davis on the run with Wendell. Leading the Wendell. Back for Davis, and the ball goes off the Glenn player out of bounds.
Here, put that ball in the hole. 3 turnovers for John Glenn.
Jason Renz will inbound right to the basket for the Pilgrims. Wren's looking. There's the kick out high. Caught by Wendell. Leaped in the air. Now left side. Randy, a three on the way. His first shot of the night is good. Randy Davis hits the three. 15-7 Plymouth.
3 for 3 from three-point land, just like we did at the CMA game.
2:23 and counting left to go here in the first. 15-7 Plymouth. Here's Dylan Morris. Back up to the top. Handled by Edgar. Edgar will go to the right side. Now he's stopped. Looks for some help. Still looking. Just gets it out to Thomas on the right wing. Cutting through Bogart. Stolen by Randy Davis. We doubled down on him, and Randy came through with a steal. Now he goes from one end to the other. Intercepted to Palmer. And that's going to be an offensive foul of Randy Davis for going in apparently out of control.
And he picks up his second. That's exactly what John Glenn was trying to accomplish. They were trying to draw a charge on him anywhere they could.
So a 2:04 left to go in the opening quarter. It'll be Glenn ball. They trail by 8. 15-7 in favor of Plymouth.
That's the first weakness we've seen in Plymouth, and that's the 2 fouls to Randy. Everything else has just been perfect.
Dylan Morris with the basketball. Threw it away. Clinton was Johnny on the spot to get the steal. Trying to create some defense away from Dylan. And it's going to be taken by Chad, who almost got away with the carry there. He did get away with one there, actually. Top of the key to Wendell. Left side Renz. Popping out CC. The senior gets it off to Randy. Here comes a long three. He hit another one. That one was from Bremen, Indiana.
And he was fading away. That's why I thought it was going to be short. He faded away on a 3 and still buried it. That's really hard to do.
Well, you talked about his legs and how they got stronger as the season goes on. Now he's more confident taking that shot. Here's Edgar. Trying to dribble in. He wants to answer for a 3. He strikes again.
He is on fire.
That's his 14th 3 of the season, his second of the night. That's 18-10 Plymouth.
He has 8 of their 10.
Clinton on the right wing side, guarded up by Dylan Morris. Popping out, it's Palmer. Now Renz. 1 minute to go here in the first.
This is the danger if you play man-to-man against us. We are so confident against the man-to-man. Our offense really looks sharp out here.
Palmer at the top of the key. Down to the elbow, Jason Renz. Shot fake, kicked it out. Palmer, shot fake 3. Curls around the right elbow, looks for some help. Skipped it over near corner. Window open for 3. Here it comes, short. Rebound, Randy. Short-armed it. Rebound taken by Palmer. Down to Clinton. Puts it up and in. What a save by Wendell. That's Palmer, I should say, with a great save. And we score with 27 seconds left. It'll be Glenn basketball. They'll go for the final shot here. 20-10. Plymouth on top. Glenn running the offense. Bogard, the big man out high. Will hand it off to Dylan Morris. He's got 12 seconds. Got it up by Randy. Dylan picked up his dribble to Thompson. Underneath the Bogard for 2. They drew us out high. 1 second. There's a half-court shot by Randy, way off the mark. And the first quarter comes to an end. That's an 8-point lead for the Plymouth Pilgrims. 20-12 after one pizza when we come back. Caller number 11 at 9364096. That's caller number 11 at 9364096. A one-topping 14-inch pizza courtesy of Bruno's Pizza. You can do what we do, Larry.
Plymouth shot 70% from the floor, 7 for 10, 80% from three-point land, 4 for 5, and 100% from the free throw land, 2 for 2. That is just unbelievable. And they're, go ahead, Tony.
And working the offense is Glenn, and an errant pass just finds Egger. Down the post up Bogard. Wendell tries to slow him down. He shoots over it, scores, and does the foul.
Wow, Bogard.
Bogard, the big man. Yeah. He comes in averaging 9 a game.
He's not tall. He's just big. He's strong. He makes. It's hard to believe that you can play that well as John Glenn did and be this far behind.
Bogard hits his free throw, makes that a 3-point play, and cuts the Plymouth lead just like that down to 5. 20-15 now the score. It's Wendell with the basketball, top of the key. Left angle high, Renz, left corner, Falstich. Byron looking, still looking, popping out Palmer now. Palmer, shot fake, will kick it out to the right elbow, Renz. He's hanging around the arc. Now still looking inside. Now he'll just pull it out with a left-hand dribble. Worked out to Clinton. 1 minute gone by here in the second. John Scott in the background saying to his players, keep on moving. That's the key. Here's Palmer at the left elbow. Nothing inside, so he takes his man up strong. Shot fake, up strong. Foul on Egger. It's either him or Bogard. Who's this one on?
They got different people, so they're going to have to decide who they want to call it on.
They're going to call Bogard for the body foul.
As you heard Brent say, that's his first and the team's fourth. Palmer goes to the line again. improved his stats. As Tony's going to read them here, aren't really what he's done the last couple games from the line.
54% coming in. That's a season total. As he hits that, it rolls out. Sorry about that, Jacob. Listen to Jacob's numbers this year. 129 points, 63% shooter from the floor, 54 of 86. That number.
That's great.
88 rebounds, averaging 5 a game. The free throw missed, rebound loose. Glenn grabs. So we'll have it.
5-point lead. We're playing great, and Glenn's still hanging around.
Dylan Morris will get into the hands of Jordan Hine. Hine's the number 2 guy, could very easily be a starter. He's a backup to Derek Morris. Here's a lob cutting through Hine. Spin move on Renz. Flips up a wild shot, missed it, tipped around off Bogart, and it's going to be Plymouth basketball.
Chaser Renz just plays such good post defense. Just had him off balance, and that's what you have to do against post players, is get them off balance.
6:25 left to go here in the second quarter. Still a 5-point lead for Plymouth at 20-15. Renz to Falstich. Byron now to the top. Palmer to Renz. Shot fake 3. Wants to go right baseline. Couldn't create any opening. And his pass finds Palmer. What a pass that was. There's one of those no-look dump-offs. Kicked out the window. Shot fake 3. Dribbles left elbow. Down to the far corner. Falstich. His first ball of the night. Air ball. And a rebound, Dylan Morris. Byron rushed that shot. Morris underneath the Bogart and a great slip, and he scored.
Bogart flipped the screen.
20-17. That's what Dylan Morris does to you. He'll guard penetrate and then just create the opportunity. Now the lead's down to 3.
The Plymouth thought Bogart was going to set a screen, and he slipped it, went to the basket. Nice pass, nice finish.
Falstich at the top of the key for Plymouth. Now looking to Renz on the low post. Double team, got away with, nope, he did not get away with the walk. Renz had a Glenn hand on the ball, and that slowed him down. And he put down the other foot, apparently.
Randy checks back in as they go through the rotation to give everybody a break. Jared.
I didn't see that as a travel.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't a travel. And
it looked odd to the official, and that's why the official called it.
Dylan Morris dumps it into Bogart. Right low block. He's going to kick it out. Almost picked off by Renz. Derek Morris gets it off left side to Egger. Now to Dylan. They'll come out of the left corner. Left angle high. Gets around Randy Davis. Set off. That's an offensive foul. No, it's not. It's going to be a foul on Plymouth.
Yeah, no, I think it's good.
Nope, it is on Dylan Morris.
Yeah.
Dylan under control.
Chad set up. He saw Dylan drop his head and knew he was going to go to the hole, so Chad slid over and took the hit.
So Plymouth will go the length of the court here off that foul with a 3-point lead at 20-17. Clinton with the basketball, top of the key to Palmer. He had to reach for that one. Back out to Clinton. Top of the key, Renz, right side, Falstich. Go 3 there, down to Randy. Dribbles in, gets shut down, kicked out, right corner, Falstich for 3. This time hits the rim, loose ball. Last touch by Plymouth. Renz thought it was last touched by Thompson, or Egger rather. And now the officials are going to converge here. And they'll say it's still Glenn ball, right?
Glenn, 3 points down, and 3 can tie it here. We have played some great basketball. Missed a couple shots here in the second quarter, and Glenn's right there on the door.
Dylan Morris has it. Gets it into the hands of Derek Morris. Oh, we got pressure him. Thompson with it, or Egger with it, I'm sorry. Got it up by Falstich. Good D by him. Palmer steps in and gets the steal. Outlet to Falstich with a pass. Falstich, finish. Oh, he missed it. Got it back. No foul. Tipped around. Glenn grabs. Great opportunity for Falstich, but we just didn't finish it. What a pass by Palmer.
What a steal.
Yes. Dylan Morris with the basketball. Still a 3-point lead for Plymouth as short court tie. Missed by Egger. Rebound pops around to Dylan Morris. Get it back out. Lost by Glenn. Davis gets a steal. Layup. Score!
Randy in transition. 8 points for Randy. Great job in transition.
22-17 Plymouth with 3:50 left to go in the second. Although helter-skelter, very fun to watch. Dylan Morris with the basketball. Zips it over left side. Derek right back to Dylan. Oh, Randy didn't see it. If Randy sees that, he's got an easy steal. Now Derek on the left side on the post up. Heim. That's a walk. You got away with that short bunny, missed it. Boston's a nice rebound. And Plymouth outlets. Randy Davis now on the run. Randy kicks it off to the right wing. In pocket pick by Heim. Heim goes from one into the other. Layup. Kicked it up to the cutter Egger. Shot by blocked from behind by Clinton. And then going after the loose ball. He's going to get fouled.
Chad with a great block, kept his body away. And they did not score, but then after the block, he kind of came down on the John Glenn player and got the foul.
Well, Chad's got a bloody nose. Nick Dangler is going to come into the game probably for Chad right now, so we got that bloody nose taken care of. And Chad tells Nick where he needs to be and who he's going to be guarding here on this inbound play for Glenn.
Yeah, get him back there and get that bleeding stop.
Thompson with the basketball now to Morris, right corner, trying to dribble in there. Dillon got his pass off to Thompson barely. At the right elbow, Thompson finds Derek Morris again. Now to Dillon. Dillon can't penetrate. Going to show a 2-3 defense right now. Spinning in, Thompson dumps it underneath the Dillon, who stuck underneath everybody and scored. Great play by John Glenn. 22-19 now.
This is a great 2A team, I tell you that right now.
Wendell. To Neiliger, no. Now to Palmer. Backdoor! Neiliger fouled.
Nice cut by Nick. Nice pass. Nick looks more comfortable out there every game.
22-19.
If he didn't catch the junior varsity score, the JV did win again, and nice job by the junior varsity.
Free throw by Nick Neiliger.
Neiliger buries the free throw. The final score 50-41. John Glenn, Matt Galt, 18 points. Sam Falsage, 14 that led the JV to their final victory of the season.
Second free throw misses. 23-19 your score now. Dylan Morris with the basketball. He's going to zip it to the top to Thompson. Pass intercepted by Palmer. They tried to go inside to Heim.
Gosh, we are just fantastic defensive team.
Renz hands off to Randy. Free throw line jumper off the rim, no good, on the rebound to Heim. I tell you what, this Jordan Heim, who's a senior, could very arguably be a starter on this Glenn team.
I tell you, all these seniors from Glenn are just, they played a lot of basketball and they believe in themselves.
Michael Fansler dished it off. Underneath to a cut. Bogard pass deflected off the glass. Plymouth comes away with that miscue.
One too many passes.
And Davis. Now to Renz. To Palmer. Any other defense, that's a 2.
Yeah.
Davis to Wendell. Shot fake 3. Now down low to Neiliger in between the blocks. He'll pull it back out to the top of the key. Wendell's trying to slide through some traffic. Gets it off to Randy, top of the key. A 3 on the way off the mark left. Rebound all alone, Thompson. Good clear out by Glenn. With a minute and a half left, it's 23-19, and Glenn has the basketball trailing. With it is Derek Morris to the right corner. Heim wants to dribble out of it, now picked up his dribble, looking for help. Getting close to a 5-second call, just up it off the Bogard, who stepped up. Now to Thompson, over to Morris. Lead into Heim, behind the baseline. Foul by Neiliger.
Randy just picked up his third. Well, that's a tough call. Just playing lower body defense. And that's the risk you have of having Randy out there with a minute 14 left in the second quarter with 2 fouls as he picks his third up.
I got news. Gordon Mawson talked to that very same official before the game, Larry, and I'm not kidding. He was illustrating the lower body defense of what Plymouth does. Yep. And sure enough, it's a bug in his ear. That's why that's
what you got to do if you play us, because we're going to lower body you the whole game. So you got to get that official believing in calling that.
Heim with the basketball, guarded by Wendell. Heim, nice crossover layup score.
Wow.
What a bucket. 23-21, just like that. Here's Clinton back into the game. He's got a plug for his nose. Now work free to Palmer. Couldn't find his backdoor cut. Chip to the corner, Clinton. Chad down to Neiliger. Tries to slip by his man. Neiliger to the top window.
Chad only 2 points in this game. He is being harassed.
Wendell looking, still looking.
A lot of jersey pull in there by John Glenn on defense.
Absolutely. Wendell will now get it in the hands of Neiliger. Neiliger
Get the count with
30
nobody cutting.
seconds.
Yeah, we're not really moving too strong here.
27 seconds to go in a half. 23-21.
No count on Wendell, so he's going to hold the ball.
Wendell with the basketball. Still looking. We're going to stretch him out now. Down to 15 seconds. Clinton with the basketball. Over to Nyliger. Popping out Palmer, 8 seconds. Wendell, 7 seconds. Clinton into the corner. Nyliger with 4 seconds from the corner. Off the rim. Tipped around Palmer. Clinton, shot fake, 1 second shot. Tipped up, no fouls. Clinton looked like he got fouled, but it was that whistle down. Jack Dennison is livid on the no call.
66% from three-point land. They're 2 for 3 from Egger with the 2 of them from three-point land. So nice job of shooting by both teams. But John Glenn definitely in that second quarter shot the ball well, and we cooled off.
Plymouth going left to right to begin the third quarter. Country Auto Center, where everybody gets a great deal. Thank you to them for once again sponsoring another great season of our halftime show.
Rennes had 10 points in that first half to lead Plymouth. For John Glenn, we had Bogard with 9 points to lead them.
Oh, Wendell had a baseline drive and he blew the bunny. And Glenn will have a chance now for the tie a half minute into this third quarter. Good ball movement by Plymouth, but we just didn't execute. Handling the basketball out high is Thompson. Waits for some help, and there he is. That's Egger. To the right corner, Dylan Morris tries to dribble into the right elbow. Just got the pass over Randy Davis to Egger. Egger now to the right side. Morris goes inside the Bogart. Double team. Palmer picked his pocket. And Plymouth goes the other way. Davis just gets fouled by Egger, and Egger gets a timeout call.
Oh my gosh, I tell you, this officiating is going from bad to worse. Wow. Those kids had the ball.
Inbound Glenn. They have it. It's Derek Morris with the basketball. Left-hand dribble. Forced it into Thompson. Down low to Bogart. Just got it out to Dylan. Dylan Morris will bring it back out. Oh, now he fakes everybody out. Throws up a 15-footer. No good. Nice rebound. Wendell. The outlets far side of Randy. Randy looks across the court. There it is. Wendell. Now to the right side. Rennes. JR looking. Still looking. Still looking. There's Clinton popping out. Inside the arc. Pulls it out. Now to Wendell. Now to Palmer. Palmer looking, still looking. Palmer will bring it back out to the top to Wendell. Now to the elbow, Clinton. Chad looking one-on-one with Dylan. Takes him. Chad stops to the right elbow, Rennes. Nothing happening there. Rennes down to Palmer in between the blocks. Palmer, spin move. Takes it back out. Rennes with it. Far side Wendell. He's going to dump it off near side to Clinton. No threes. Dylan Morris got there defensively. Now to Palmer to Davis. Right elbow. Davis around the curl. Baseline lead. He traveled.
In that first half, John Glenn had 11 turnovers. Plymouth had 5. Now we have 6.
2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. It's still a 2-point lead for Plymouth. Neither team has scored.
No, just great defense by both teams.
Dylan Morris to the right side. Egger. One-on-one with Clinton. Egger fumbled the ball a little bit. Gets it out to Derek.
10 very quick kids on the floor for right now.
To the right side is brother Dylan on the right corner. Baseline drive shut down by Palmer.
Didn't get there.
He did not get there. Oh, yes, he did. And up foul.
Goodness gracious.
The official did not know what he wanted to call.
It all balances out.
That's the third now on Dylan, and that's big.
Oh, that's big. No, Palmer's a great player, but he just didn't get there on the drive, and he didn't get to the spot, and it was terrible. But anyway, Plymouth ball, and still 23-21.
Chad Clinton with the basketball. Off to the right side, Randy Davis. Why would anybody want to be a referee? Palmer at the top of the key.
Especially in a game this quick, Tony.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. How hard it is to officiate a game this quick.
Rennes painted in the corner. Baseline kick. Palmer, shot fake, up strong, no foul. Palmer calls timeout. The play went out of bounds.
Palmer never even had to control the ball.
Let's give away a Bruno's Pizza while we got a moment. All right. Randy with a nice sweeping catch. Gets it out to Wendell. Back out to Randy. Randy dribbles in, kicks it to Clinton in the left corner. He's going to pull it back out. Chad Lowe. Good job keeping Lowe to maintain possession. Give it over to Palmer. Clinton again with it. CC now to Ramsey. Ramsey gets it off left side. Palmer with it again at the top. Reversed it over to Wendell. Down the post up Rand. Had his pocket picked as he was fouled by Egger on a reach-in.
Egger picks up the foul. John Glenn's second. We have no fouls in this half.
Stops the clock at 4:45 in the third. Still a 2-point lead for Plymouth. Nobody has scored in this third. Renz lobs it. Nope. He's going to kick it to the corner. Palmer on the inbounds. Gets the return. Renz will dribble. On a curl. Floats up a short jumper. Whoa!
Still perfect, Jason Renz.
He's what, 4 for 4 from the floor now?
He is 4 for 4.
25,
2 twos.
25-21 in favor of Plymouth here with 4.5 to go in the third. With the basketball, it's Thompson. One-on-one with Palmer. Shoots over him. Couldn't get the roll. Rebound, Clinton. That's just one it right there. CC will bring it across the timeline. Now to Palmer, right side, Davis. Randy to the right elbow, now to Palmer. On the right side, she stays with Clinton. Now over to Wendell. Reverse it back to Clinton on the right angle high. He wants one-on-one. Crosses over on Dillon. Doesn't do anything. Picks it back up. Worked out Wendell. And now Randy Davis just got leveled by Dylan Morris. As Randy,
I think Chad Clinton's going to get a moving screen here.
Is it? Randy Davis was the one that was sent flying, so I don't know what happened there. I missed it.
Chad did set his screen down low and moved his shoulder slightly, and then the official was looking at that when Randy got hit.
So here we go. Dylan Morris's pass picked off. Palmer with another steal. Wendell's pocket pick. Diving is Dylan Morris out of bounds. And they put a ball, but what hustle by Dylan Morris. That's why Glenn is 15-3 this year. They got kids who are selling out.
They're selling out, and they're quick. Everybody in this floor is quick. This is a hard game to officiate because everybody is just lightning quick.
3:38 to go in the third. 25-21. Plymouth ball again. Palmer gets it off to Randy with Dylan Morris right in his grill.
Yeah, we're setting great screens, but the two Morris kids are just right in our grill everywhere we go.
This is Palmer. Left side, Randy Davis. Randy looks for a back door. Fouls a curl. In trouble.
Traveled.
And yep. He got bumped, but
7 turnovers for Plymouth now. 25-21. John Glenn yet to score in this quarter. We talked about how important it is to get 10 points every quarter. And John Glenn's going to have to struggle to do that in this one.
That's 4 turnovers now on Randy. 25-21. 3:10 to go to third. Here's a 17-footer, no good by Dillon. Rebound Wendell. Good outlet to Randy. He's got one man to beat, now 2. Randy shakes him off, layup. Score! Randy Davis with a brilliant transition bucket. Wendell almost got a steal. Great hustle by Jared, but good recovery by Glenn. Dylan Morris trying to use the screen out high, nothing happening, so there's the screener Thompson with it now. Thompson spin move at the free throw line, got away with the walk. No, he didn't. Foul will be called instead. No. Folks, I tell you, Thompson did a spin move and took a walk while in the process of it.
The game is too quick right now for the crew on the floor.
And now Michael Delp has got into it with Mr. McCarty. Now the referee McCarty is wanting to talk with
Mr. Binge, I would assume.
Mr. Binge.
Yeah, I think he's...
Oh, here it comes. It's in, out, back in.
So right now, Chad Clinton and Randy Davis both with 3 fouls, 2:40 left in the third quarter, so we're going to really have to keep an eye on that. That foul was on Palmer, but the officials got a little carried away over all the action that was going on then, forgot who it was on.
Imagine that. The free throw, good.
Nice job of hitting those free throws.
Yeah, those are big.
Those are senior free throws.
4-point lead for Plymouth. There's Clinton with the basketball. Top of T. Palmer, left side Randy. He shot fakes 3, tried to dribble in, kicked out JR. He doesn't shoot it. He goes in for the shot, got fouled on the way to the bucket. Oh, he called an offensive foul. Wow. Boy, McCarty, that's 2 plays that he has bungled. 2.
It's just tough when you write them and all of a sudden the calls start going really against you instead of bad both ways.
That's just vicious. Whew. A vicious call. Bogart on the inlet, kicked it out. Egger for 3 on the way. Good!
Been there
whole game. To give him 2. His foot was on the line. 27-25. And Glenn, they're on a little roll. Palmer at the top, right side window. Renz. And then Palmer just got elbowed down to the court, and the officials let it go. Wow. Top of the key, Jason Renz. Plymouth running the offense. Stay patient. Technical foul on Jack Edison. The first one this year on Jack. I've never seen Jack this livid before.
The assistants probably need to have a conversation with him. Student body getting into it now. Great student body here tonight. He
misses the both free throws.
John Glenn's ball. They still get the ball.
Now Gordon Monson talks with the other official. Gordon Monson's just doing his job, whether you like him or not. Whether you like what he's doing or not, he's doing his job as a head coach. Jack does the same thing, and that's what makes him brilliant coaches. That's why I love this game between these two programs.
That's right.
This is what it's about. Morris, to Heim, layup shot, baked it in! Foul, offensive foul! Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know what he's called. He doesn't put his hand behind his head.
Is it offensive foul?
They're going to call a charge. You got to put your hand behind your head. There he does. Probably does now.
There it is. Okay, it is a foul on Heim. So Heim gets called for the foul. 27-25. Clinton to the far side, Randy Davis. Works around the window. Not a Renz. Randy Davis with the ball again, top of the key. It just doesn't get better than this, people. It just doesn't. Wendell, top of the key, kicked it right side. Renz shot fake 3. Oh, had the ball stripped, got it back. Jason looking, nothing inside, out to Clinton. Left wing side outside of the arc. Chad looking now, he'll pull it out. Look for some help, popping out Palmer.
The two Morris boys are playing physical defense.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Hand checking being done by Derek Morris. Now a hand check call.
Yeah, we got a hand check call.
Jack Edison stands up and raises his hand saying, thank you.
And that's 3 fouls on Derek. So both the Morris boys have 3 fouls.
Gordon Monson at the other end is looking over. Boy, Jack is still at the official authority.
Michael kind of makes sure that...
Well, credit McCarty. He's taking an earful from Coach.
Well, credit Coach Scott, too, because I tell you, in his younger days, he could get really fired up. He's staying very cool, doing his job as an assistant.
Here's Renz for 3! Off the rim, tipped up by Palmer. Clinton thinks Evans being held. And finally a foul called on Egger.
Wow.
Well, Egger was on Clinton. There's that. Now, I know Gordon's not happy with that call, but that is a correct call. Egger was on top of him. And
that's his 3rd personal foul.
You got to just call that one. There's been blatant ones that have been missed, but that was... the official can't hide from that one. Davis to Renz in a post-up. Turns, fires, missed it. Tipped around, right to Glenn Egger.
Jared.
27-25, 17 seconds to go in the 3rd, and Glenn will look for the tie to end the quarter. Morris, now to Egger. Crosses over 7 seconds, 6 seconds, Thompson. Nice side drive off, that's all. He called a blocking foul on Renz. And credit Thompson for creating some space and getting away with it.
Out of bounds, though, John Glenn with 3.9 seconds left.
I guess it's all an interpretation and what you're going to allow, what you don't allow. The problem is the consistency of it is just not there.
Right.
By these officials.
Well, this is a very low-scoring quarter.
Dylan Morse inbound with 3 seconds left to the corner. Thompson catches it. Short. Way short. Davis grabs it, and that'll end the quarter.
Wow.
Whoa! It was 23-21 at halftime. It's 27-25 after 3, and all kinds of excitement in that 3rd quarter. Randy Davis had to put on a new ankle brace for that right ankle of his. That's why there's been a little delay getting back on the court, but we're ready to go now as Glenn will be inbounding, only trailing by 2 to begin the 4th quarter.
Each team only scored 4 points in that quarter. Unbelievable.
Wow. Dylan Morris has the basketball. Randy Davis marking up him. Gets it to the corner, Thompson. Thompson on the inbound, the big man Bogart. Now to Egger up top, now to Dillon.
Plymouth's only scored 7 points in the last 2 quarters, Tony, after scoring 20 in the first.
Thompson got away with a double dribble, no call. Now work free to Egger. Egger, right elbow, forced it underneath. Great defense by Rance. And it was last touched by Jason out of bounds as Bogart protected him out of the way.
Plymouth now shooting 40% from the floor. John Glenn's 55% from the floor, but 15 turnovers by John Glenn, only 10 by Plymouth.
Glenn will inbound, and it's going to be taken by Egger on the right side. Handed off to Dillon. He'll bring it up to the top. Half a minute gone by in the fourth. 27-25 in favor of Plymouth. Egger with the basketball. Lob underneath there. There's Heim. Nice catch. Reverse layup. Shot it. Tipped up by Wendell. Still a loose ball. Plymouth has it. Randy on the run. Left wing side. He's in the front court now. Goes up for the off-balance shot. Scores! It's off the foul.
That's college stuff right there. Randy is the best there is in the open court that we've done this year, and he shows it again right there. He knew from when he got the ball at half court, he knew he was going to score, and he did.
Randy Davis will go to the free throw line for the Pilgrims. Randy's 70% on the season. Boy, remember his free throw percentage was in the 50s earlier this year. That's how much of improvement this young man has made from the charity stripe.
12 points on the night for Randy, now 13.
Three-point play makes it a 30-25 Plymouth lead.
We desperately needed points, and Randy came through on a transition.
Dylan Morris now out to Thompson. Left elbow, Egger, top of the key, Morris to Bogart. The big man out high, nobody pressuring him. Finds Thompson at the free throw line. Back out to Egger.
John didn't do a better job cutting in the first half than the other.
Thompson, a baseline jumper from 10, good. Just outside the left low block, and it's now a 3-point lead again for Plymouth. Transition opportunity. Good job by Wendell knocking it off of Bogart, and then it hit Wendell apparently while he was going out of bounds. I thought he was already out of bounds when he threw it off his man.
Yeah, and all you hear Tony talk about is Wendell, but really Chad Clinton should not have thrown that pass in my opinion. But if I was Staten, I would give that to Clinton, the turnover. But anyway, it's John Glenn ball.
Instead, it will go to Wendell on the technicality, making it 30-27 Glenn ball this time. To be Dylan Morris. We'll go to the right side. Slowed down to the post up. Bogart stripped from behind by Palmer with another steal. Nice lead out to Wendell. They'll skip it over the near side to Chad, and now we'll set up the half-court offense. Palmer to Randy. Randy will get it off left side. Jason Renz. Jason still looking. Now he'll dribble out. Popping out Clinton now. CC gets it over to Randy Davis. Randy wants the right baseline.
Another hand check. That's 4.
And that's going to be on Derek. Is that Dylan or Derek? It's Morris. Derek Morris.
Derek picks up his 4th.
Well, the Morris boys getting in foul trouble here all of a sudden.
It's the same thing. It's the hand check that gets them into trouble. It's a great summer league move, but if the officials are on top of it, they're going to call that during the high school season.
Randy Davis back to the free throw line, and the free throw is up, and that is good.
Randy, real important points here in this fourth period as he has 4 points in the fourth.
Back-to-back free throws made by Randy in this quarter. Here comes his third one of the quarter. Good.
That's how you get it done.
32-27 as Randy Davis hits the big free throws there with 6:10 remaining in the game. 32-27 in favor of Plymouth. Dylan Morris with the basketball. Randy Davis hawking him. Morris goes right baseline with a kick. Caught there by Thompson. Brings it back to the top to Derek. Right corner to Dylan. Dylan in between the blocks. Layup. Shot short. Rebound Clinton. Chad tries to dribble through traffic, and he will. Chad, nice outlet to Wendell. He is fouled by Derek Morris, and he's gone.
Derek just committed his 5th foul. He tried to strip the ball from Jared Wendell. And boy, that's a great defensive player that's going to be on the bench.
Yep.
Yeah. Boy, watch this team in a 2A sectional and regional.
And now Marson just gets a technical foul. Go to the free throw line. And CC hits his 3rd point of the game. His first free throw made of the night. Chad, of course, the team's best free throw shooter coming in at 82%. Free throw up, get in there. It's good. 34-27.
And now John Glenn needs to get a little worried about, because we're going to get the ball, a little worried about getting too far away in the 4th quarter, because Plymouth will definitely, now they're going to shoot the 2 free throws for the foul.
And Chad will go back to the line. And the free throw's up. Bingo. I'll tell you what, there's a senior. Because I swear all he does in practice, after practice, and probably before practice, is shoot free throws. That's how dedicated he is to improving his free throw shooting game. That's good.
John Glenn complaining that Chad goes over the line and touches inside the lane before the ball goes in the basket.
Well, now the officials are going to converge here, and McCarty getting asked that. Well, that's two much-needed points, quite frankly, that Plymouth will get away with right there. Wendell, now to Palmer. Now to Renz, to Clinton. Randy, good post up, stripped to the ball, goes off Glenn player out of bounds.
Bounced off Randy's.
It looked like it hit off Randy's left leg
as it went out of bounds.
Plymouth possession, Renz will inbound right of the basket. Ball caught out high by Palmer. Now it's down to the key to Clinton.
9-point lead for Plymouth. If they get above 10, they will definitely spread the floor out here.
Palmer with it. Now to Renz. Randy will curl off the screen, take the ball. He's going to skip it near corner. Wendell, here comes a long three. Off the rim, no good. Dylan Morris tipped the ball around, got it. Got away with the palm, and now he's going to go over to the right side. Keep possession with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Good control by Dylan there. You said he was a great ball handler. He showed it there.
Dylan is a great ball handler for the John Glenn Falcon team. Bogart, right side, now to Egger.
Hey, we shut Bogart down this half.
Clinton gets called for the foul as he tried to play defense, but was moving.
Yeah, that's that lower body block again. We do all the time. But anyway, it's Chad's fourth.
Now, Chad was moving. I think he'll probably be the first to tell you on.
Well, they were both moving, but you just let that go, Tony. That's just defense.
Yeah. Dylan Morris went down, stolen away by Chad Clinton. Good read by Chad, and now he goes from one end to the other. Dumps it off the window for two.
Nice job of staying under control and great composure by this Plymouth team.
Chad's defense led to the offense, and it's 38-27 now. Plymouth as they're pulling away here in this fourth quarter. Dylan Morris to the right side of Egger. Egger looking. Now to Thompson. Top of the key left side to Dylan Morris. And keep him on. Dylan's pockets picked by Palmer with another steal. To Randy. Oh, a tough pass. Renz, nice catch. And he looks to get it out. Taken by Chad Clinton. Now on to Davis. Reverse it back to Jason. Will set up the half court and kill some time.
The low four corner here with 4:11 left in the fourth.
Dylan.
They're going to make John Glenn play the defense. They'll still look for the backdoor cut and the shot and a layup. But
now the count begins as Randy dribbles. 3:56. Randy gets it off to Chad. Count begins on him with Dylan Morris face guarding him. Now Chad looking, stutter steps, dribbles, needs help. Popping out Palmer at the right elbow, and he'll just peel out. And now he picks up the dribble, needs to get some help here. And there's Clinton, the pass deflected. That's because Dylan Morris fouls. That's his fourth.
Hey, I guess I'm getting too critical now, but that whistle was blown before the contact even was made. He just blew it off instinct. But right now we are at the line to shoot two, and it's Chad again.
Well, timeout has been called by Glenn, and we'll take our final 30-second break. In this fourth quarter, Plymouth in the lead, 38. And the free throw is up and good.
Kaboom. 4 for 4 in this fourth quarter for Chad. 3 for 3 for Randy. That's 7 for 7 in the fourth quarter shooting free throws. That's what the JV did so well tonight. And the varsity's following right along, hitting free throws in the fourth quarter.
CC hits that one.
5 for 5 for Chad Clinton in the fourth quarter.
40-27.
And again, John Glenn just unable to put any points on the board in this second half.
Egger with the basketball, throwing a little shoulder to create some space, kicked it out to the right corner, Dylan. Dylan Morris leans into Clinton, but Clinton stands his ground defensively. Good play.
So that's the bump they didn't call at that time.
Bogart gets an inlet, reversed it, up and in! Whoa! Where did that big man get to move?
Only his first 2 points, though, this half is he has been shut down in this second half.
40-29 to go, 3 minutes to go here in the game. Bogart, he's a great football player. Chad Clinton with the basketball for Plymouth. Crossovers on Legger. Nice kick out by Wendell in midair. Now to Renz. Again, we're playing 4 corners. Renz wants to step through. Renz backdoor lead. Palmer up. Score.
That's how you spread him out and score layup. That was perfect.
42-29.
That's perfect four-corner cutting without the ball basketball.
Here's Egger to the right side. Dylan Morris. One-on-one, pulls up a 17-footer off the rim. Rebound, Wendell grabs it. Now he beats the pass from mid-court for the easy two. Jared Wendell.
Great athletic move.
You know, I'll tell you, a lot of people really underestimate that kid's athletic ability.
He has just worked hard and got more athletic every year of his career.
You betcha. 44-29. 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Thompson dribbles left elbow, spin move, nice one, floats it up, missed it, tipped out, Wendell grabbed the rebound.
Wow, what's he up there on that rebound? What great vertical leap.
Got those long arms which help. Randy Davis has it with a minute 45 to go in the game, 44-29.
Yeah, they have to foul if they're going to.
Davis,
wow, how could you not
get knocked down, comes up for a little limpy. He's all right.
They're going to get Byron in for Randy. We've got a comfortable lead here. There's no reason they're going to get.
Clinton draws a blocking foul on Egger.
Clinton will go line to shoot two, where he's 5 for 5 in this quarter. We're going to get Jeremy Rins in as well. This late in the season, everybody's got bumps and bruises, and if you got this comfortable lead now, there's no reason to let Randy get hurt anymore out there. I think that last one was a thigh bruise. He got a knee in the thigh. I don't really think that was an ankle.
Jared Egger picks up his 5th foul, by the way, for the Falcons, so he's gone for the night. Palmer with a great night tonight. He has at least 3 or 4 steals.
Gonna get, I think that should get there. They'll get Randy out of there yet, I think, but maybe not.
Chad's free throw from the line is up. Good.
Here comes Nick in for Randy. And Randy's in more pain right now than he has been quite some time.
Randy's going to stay out on the court. Coach goes over. I think we're going to get somebody in here in a moment. So Randy stays in. Dylan Morris has the basketball. Not a Heim. Now to Dylan. Dylan tries to go left low block, floats up the shot, hits the side of the backboard. Bogart a nice rebound, fouls, missed the shot though.
John Glenn had 21 points at halftime. They have 29 points now. So they scored 8 points.
Chad Clinton's going to come out instead.
12 points for Bullard.
A minute 2 left to go here in the fourth. Second free throw by Bogard. Good. 45-31 Plymouth. Malinger to Welch. Now to Falstich. Press put on here with under a minute to go in the game. Nice catch by Jeremy Rins on a low ground ball. Now Welch gets it to Malinger. He avoids a trap. Kicked it off to Randy. Good catch. Nice play by Malinger. Randy throws a wild one and Welch deflected, but Bogard steals with 41 seconds left. Plymouth has played defense here. Thompson, right baseline drive, layup, missed it. Rebound, Bogard puts it up strong, missed that one, tipped around. Reds with a nice catch underneath, grabs the rebound. Davis outlets Falstich. Falstich is going to go up for the layup, got it, and do the foul with 22 and a half seconds left.
Byron gets on the board.
Byron wasn't sure if he wanted to take that one there. I'll tell you what, Randy Davis will finally take a seat. P.J. Gretter will spell him out. That's the performance. Yeah, lightest Pilgrim team tonight.
And he just get himself healthy for the sectional now.
So, Byron Falstich will go to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play here. It's up, it's good. 48-31 Plymouth. And Plymouth will probably be held under their average.
But John Glenn way under their average.
John Glenn way under their average. Like 20-some points. There's a drop-down low to Bansler. Layup, missed it, rebound loose. It's going to be taken by Jeremy Rins. His outlet's stolen by Dylan Morris, who pops a 3. It's up, in and out. And the rebound fought for And that's it. The horn sounds. This game's over, and a nice win tonight by Jack Edison and the Plymouth Pilgrims over Gordon Mosley. Final score, 48-31. Plymouth Pilgrims over the John Glenn Falcons.